The current trade climate is a topic of discussion from the newsroom to the farm field, with producers sharing concerns about trade commodity prices ahead of the November election. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has the story.
Rural legislators talk with constituents in their districts this week, hearing firsthand trade concerns and sharing news from the nation's capital.
I haven't heard any or very little anti-Trump sentiment expressed by farmers that are being hurt. A lot of them say we have to be patient, but there is anxiety, and I try to give them a little bit of progress reports so they have some hope. Like, for instance, meeting with Mahoney, Deputy Special Trade Representative, negotiating Mexico. He thinks there'll be an agreement this September.
Though Grassley says his message isn't enough to give farmers the certainty they crave, he says they are open to the administration's strategy.
I tried to explain the president's overall goal is very worthy. He would look at the United States helping the rest of the world for the last 17 years by having low tariffs so they can get our products in here and not being too concerned about high tariffs in other countries. But he said 70 years is enough of that.
Other lawmakers are hearing similar fears. North Dakota's Heidi Heitkamp says some pork producers in her state have considered moving their operations offshore to avoid tariffs. She says rural industries that support ag have also been hurt.
What's one of the primary inputs in large equipment manufacturing? It's steel. And I have heard from my equipment manufacturers that what amount they got in tax savings has been gobbled up in the first 2-3 years of this fiscal, or 3 months of this fiscal year. So, and then we aren't even talking about farmers.
Grassley said he's not aware of any plans to provide federal aid to businesses impacted by trade disputes outside of farming. Senator Grassley, who himself farms in Iowa, says that prices at his local elevator are currently below the cost of production. He is hopeful, though, that prices could still improve, either due to a resolution of trade issues or as a result of movement on the president's promise to increase support for year-round E15 sales. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Hardwood lumber is a major target of China's latest round of retaliatory tariffs against the U.S., along with major U.S. technology sectors likely to affect companies like Apple. Well, meteorologist Tim